Hey, I'm Andrew here for Nerdy Raptor at Indie PopCon. I'm talking to Ben with Floodgate Games. Ben, you tell us a little bit about Floodgate and how you guys got started?
Yeah, definitely. So we've been publishing board games for a few years now. Our first game, Legacy Gears of Time, we launched in 2012, released an expansion for it last year, and have a new game that we're launching this year.
Awesome. You tell us a little bit about Legacy. This is your flagship game.
Yeah. So Legacy Gears of Time, it's a game about time travel and technology. Players are time travelers who are traveling back in time to establish technologies and vie for influence over them. Gaining points at the end of each round. It's highly strategic and a lot of interesting choices and decisions that emerge out of a relatively simple set of rules.
Awesome. How quickly can you play this game?
About half an hour per player once everybody's got the hang of it.
All right, pretty quick turnover then. You can get a couple games in if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's definitely a very involved game. It takes a lot of thinking and analysis, so people like to think and discuss after each game, which is fun.
All right.
This one's really more oriented toward experienced gamers, I'd say. It can be accessible as a gateway game, but mostly I would recommend that people with a little more experience play it, particularly since there's quite a bit of depth of strategy, and it's a slightly unforgiving game, at least there's a big gap between very competitive advanced players and beginners.
You got another game coming out, Epic Resort.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Sure. So it's got a more whimsical theme where you as the players are managing a resort to attract fantasy heroes who want to go on vacation, but monsters won't let them rest. So monsters chase the heroes to the resort, and the heroes wanting to be on vacation dodge out of the way and let all the tourists get eaten. So,
all right, so they're taking the day off from when they're regular work. All right.
Heroes not being heroes like they usually are.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of deck building, deck evolution, where you're swapping workers one for one to upgrade to better workers to run your resort more efficiently, and some worker placement there with some interesting choices for abilities and so forth to sort of manage the whole experience.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Got anything else you want to plug, or?
No, this is the big one that's coming up. We're going to be launching Epic Resort at Gen Con, and pretty excited for that.
All right. You got a Facebook, Twitter?
We're on Facebook, Floodgate Games, Twitter, same thing, twitter.com, Floodgate Games, or just floodgategames.com.